Welcome everybody to Deering High School here on this Thursday night between the visiting Noble Knights and your Deering Rams. And we should have a good one tonight. Noble is coming into this game 3-0 on the season, and they have a guard duo. They are both seniors. Last year they were both up for Mr. Maine basketball. It is senior guard Jameer Rose and senior guard Bryce Guittard. And so Deering will have their hands full with those two.
Yeah, and it's been a little bit of a tough season so far for Deering. They have really, started the season off playing against some teams that are stacked with really good players, and it's been difficult, and Deering's got a really good team.
Yeah, and not to mention this Noble team has size. Andrew Marzioli is 6'7", Mark LaPointe is 6'5", and Ryan Kinsey is 6'4". So not only do they have a star duo in the backcourt, but they have some size in the front court.
Yeah, and they definitely have a good starting lineup and a deep bench. And, that goes a long way when you want to start resting some of your players. And, it takes a lot of the pressure off the really good players.
Yeah, this Noble team last year was their first year in Class A. They were in Class AA. And so this will be their second season. Last year they finished runners-up in Class A South final, losing to the eventual state champs, Gray New Gloucester. So they're going to hope to eventually make it to that state championship game, but there's a lot of games to be played. But for this Deering team, it's been a tough season, like you said. In their last game against Portland, it was a back and forth game, but missed free throws, turnovers, and playing way too fast down the stretch caused them to lose by 4 points in overtime.
Yeah, and they've been in 2 overtime games so far this year, one against Cheverus and one against Portland. They really are a really good team. They just need to make some minor changes. I wouldn't say anything major about this team whatsoever. But like you said, it's slowing the ball down, knowing what you're doing at the right moment, and this team will just blossom.
And like you've seen, Deering has a star backcourt in Justin Jamal and Evan Lagasse. So it should be a great matchup between both teams' duos at the guard position. Deering also has size with David Audie at 6'3", Tayshawn Cleveland at 6'5", and Moga Yanga at 6'4". So both teams have size, both teams have star guards, and so we'll see if Deering can get in the win column and knock this Noble team off their undefeated season, or if Noble can come out on top and stay undefeated. And we'll be back for player introductions and the national anthem.
The faculty, staff, and the athletic department at Deering High School welcome you to tonight's Boys Varsity Basketball Contest. This evening, your Rams welcome our guests, the Knights of Noble High School, for an SNEA South League contest. The timer and scoreboard operator is Joe Foley. The official scorer is Linda Atkinson. And the certified athletic trainer caring for our athletes today is Greg Josie. Tonight's varsity officials are Mr. Tom Ray and restricted capacity. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First for Noble, coached by John Morgan, assisted by Isaiah Connery, Keenan Blimbo, Josh Morley, and Zach Shanley. At center, a senior, number 0, Andrew Marzoni. At guard, a senior, number 3, Junior Rose. At forward, junior, number 10, Evan Valley. At guard, a senior, number 13, Chase Dozier. And guard, a senior, number 14, Bryce Vitar. And now for your round, coached by Tom Wynn, assisted by Tim Miller, John Stoll, John Gasky, and Kumar Sima. And guard, a senior, number 1, Justin Jamal. And forward, a senior, number 4, Moda Nyanga. And guard, a senior, number 9, Dan Lamasi. And guard, a senior, number 5, Kenji Lamour. And the center, a senior, number 24, David Austin. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we will ask you to please rise as we honor America and those who defend her with the playing of our national anthem.
And here we go for tip-off. It's between Marzoli and Yanga. And it's won by Deering. Justin Jamal bringing it up. It's swung over to Latour. Audi. Yanga shooting it. It's missed.
Ooh.
Rebounded by Rose. Rose all the way to the corner. Rose for 3. It's missed. Yanga coming in. It's Audi with the rebound.
Yeah, good fight underneath for Deering. They ended up with the ball. They're going to need to do that against this team.
Latour. And it's a travel by Yanga. So a turnover with 6 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. No score just yet. It's swung over. It's a 3, and it's drained by Chase Dodier.
Boy, Noble's making some long cross-court passes. Darren's going to have to keep up with those.
And it's going to be a foul. It's on Andrew Marzoli. It's his first, team's first. It's a foul on the floor, so Deering will inbound the ball. It's quickly to Yanga, and Moga Yanga will go to the line for 2.
Wow, 2 quick fouls on Noble. And after 5 fouls, it's free throws for Deering, so.
And that foul was on Evan Ballard. Was his first, team's second.
Well, and free throws are going to be real important. He's got to hit this one.
And getting the friendly roll on the second one. Rose bringing it up. It's Dodier. And off the hands of Ballard, out of bounds, so Deering will have a chance to tie things up with 6 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Yanga. Jamal will pick up the dribble, getting it to Latour. Latour driving in, having to backtrack. And that...
Oh, nice save.
That hit off of Lagasse. And hit out of bounds by Jameer Rose. And Noble not allowing anything in the paint for Deering. Lagasse long 2, and it's picked off. And Deering ties things up at 3 apiece.
Wow, what an unselfish play right there by Latour. Could have laid it up, but gave it to his teammate for a definite 2 points.
That one short, rebounded by Cleveland. Lagasse bringing it up. We'll get it to Yanga. Rose almost stealing that one. Latour gets that one to go.
Oh, man.
So Deering gets their first lead. And Yanga coming in to get the rebound. Jamal for 3, rebounded by Lagasse. It was blocked by Guittard. Guittard trying to get it to Marzoli.
Got to get 2 here.
And a fast break for Deering gives them a 4-point lead. Yanga up to 3 points with that basket. And it's a shooting foul on Tavian Latour. It's his first, team's first. And that's going to send Evan Ballard to the line, getting the first one. And missing, and a misplay on the rebound gives Noble the ball back. And it's picked off Justin Jamal, and he gets slapped on the arm by Jameer Rose. So Justin Jamal will be at the line. It's on the floor.
You know, those are tough fouls to take because you have an option of letting him get an easy layup. But if not, you're going to get an easy call foul for reach in. So it's what do you want to give? The 2 points this early in the game or a foul?
Great move by Cleveland, but couldn't get that runner.
Yeah, I mean, or do you want to give a foul now, which could impact you later on in a quarter or at the end of the game with free throws?
Rose for three. It's rebounded by Latour. Latour behind the back to
nice.
Justin Jamal. Lagasse spins around. And that's rebounded by Dodier and a turnover by Noble. And Dodier slapping that out of bounds before it got to Lagasse.
Well, we're seeing a very fast-paced, little bit of a sloppy game.
Latour will step back three. Couldn't get that one to go. Rose with the rebound. He'll go coast to coast and throws it out of bounds. A little reckless on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's very fast-paced, but a little sloppy. Nothing that can't be fixed, though. You know, not saying it's bad.
Lagasse for three. Can't get that one to go. Cleveland with the rebound. A long two. And that goes over the backboard for Yanga. 2 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Deering has a 7-4 lead over Noble. It's a three by Guittard. It's off the mark.
Oh!
And
timeout?
That's a timeout. So heads up play by Butera to dive onto the ball and keeping possession long enough for the timeout to be called. It's a 30-second timeout with 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. It's 7-4 Deering. And we're back. Burke inbounding it to Latour. Butera getting it into Cleveland, out to Latour. And it is a turnover for Deering. Rose bringing it up. It's a three. Too strong. It's tipped back out. And a foul. Chase Dodier driving in and getting fouled. It's on Michael Butera. It's his first, team's second, so baseline out of bounds.
Oh, no.
In the corner, a three. And Butera knocking the ball out of the Point's hands. Cleveland and Rose coming in. Another steal.
Jeez. Nobody wants the ball.
Lagasse driving in, floating it up. Burke there to clean things up on the boards.
Right place, right time. Beautiful play.
So it's back to a 5-point lead. And a great pickoff. Butera. And Jameer Rose getting all ball on that one. Saving a basket with 43 seconds on the clock. Deering having to inbound on the baseline. Burke couldn't get that one to go. Rose will bring it up. And it's to Tucci.
Well, and that's what Noble needed, was a nice, easy basket.
And it's in up and down travel.
Yeah, you can take a Euro step, but you can't do the kangaroo hop.
It is 9-6 Deering with 19 seconds left. It's Rose driving in and getting it to go. 8 seconds left. Dassie spinning around and can't get that one to fall. So after one complete, it's Deering 9, Noble 8. And we're back. Rose for 3. It's too long, and it's gonna stay with Noble.
Boy, I'll tell you, Noble is not afraid to throw up those threes. They're not hitting many, but they're throwing them.
Swung around, and it's a defensive foul on Tavian Latour. That's his second, team's first of the quarter. So Latour having to come out. Guittard for 3, misses it. Butera getting the rebound. We'll get it to Jamal. Yanga can't get that one to go. It was rebounded by LaPointe. Audie getting a hand on that. Jamal, Audie with the rebound, and falls in.
Just waiting for it to go down the drain. Jeez. Well, what I find interesting is, you know, you spoke about the height on the opening of Noble, and so far they're not using that inside height. They just keep chucking threes up.
It's Rose, and it's tipped out of bounds.
Well,
Noble will keep possession.
They got some height in there now. Let's see what they do. They are definitely letting Deering off the hook with rebounds.
Noble swinging it around. Rose. It's a 3 by Guittard. Off the mark. Justin Jamal with the rebound, slowing things down. Just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. It's 11-8 Deering. Butera will drive in.
Ooh.
And Rose with the rebound. We'll get it into the corner. And that one's drained by Bryce Guittard.
Well, occasionally they will fall, but I'm sure the percentage is not great at this point.
Butera drives in and is fouled. So Brady Tuchai. No. Is Bryce Guittard with the foul. That one's missed. Rose with the rebound. Getting it quickly up the floor, and it's a charge on Bryce Guittard.
Yeah. You definitely can't drive the shoulder in. You can in other sports, but not in basketball.
Jamal to Yanga, handing it off to Lagasse. Yanga driving in, and it's taken away. Rose.
Ooh.
And a hard foul. It's on David Audie. That's his first.
Wow, I'm just glad he's not hurt. I mean, he felt real awkward. And these basketball courts are not forgiving.
Jameer Rose.
I think that's their first lead since the three-pointer, isn't it? Maybe at the beginning of the ball game.
And missing the, and Rose throwing it off of Burke to keep it with Noble.
What a heads-up play.
Noble taking a 1-point lead on the one free throw. It's cross court. And it's Marzoli with the basket, so it's now a 3-point lead for Noble.
Well, and maybe they've decided they're going to do some inside play now.
Jamal, it's in and out. Rose getting it up. It's a three off the mark. Rose cross court. It's another three. This time it's good by Dodier. And it's a foul on Andrew Marzoli.
Well, and Noble is now starting to put things together, and Darren can't let this get too far away. Darren's been stuck on 11 for a while. And going to 11 is fine for the movie Spinal Tap, but you need more than that here in basketball.
It's tipped by Marzoli. Darren keeps possession, getting it into Cleveland.
Oh my goodness.
Cleveland will drive in. Burke getting the rebound.
Out of bounds?
And
Yeah.
it's out of bounds. Tucci. And it's in the corner. It's long, rebounded by Butera.
Well, Darren's got to start getting some points here to wind up, and that's not going to help. They got to finish this second quarter strong because that third quarters have been kind of a headache.
It's a three, and that one's good by Evan Ballard, and it's going to be a full timeout for Deering
Yeah, they
here
need
with
it.
2 minutes and 59
Yeah, they
here
need
with
it.
2 minutes and 59 seconds left to go in the half. It's Noble 20, Deering 11. And we're back. We'll see what Deering talked about in the timeout. Butera. Agassi for three. Missing it. Rose getting the rebound, throwing it up. Rose for three, drains it.
Oh, man. Well, I was talking about that three-pointers not dropping. Now every one of them is.
Cleveland for three, drains it.
Okay. Got one of them back.
Rose cross court. That one's short. And rebounded and put in by Evan Ballard. Cleveland, Butera. Minute and 30 seconds. Legassi, and it's taken away. Rose stops, gets it to Tucci.
Oh, is that going to be three? No, out of bounds.
Evan Ballard with his second,
Offensive
team's
foul.
fourth. Deering needing to end this half strong. Cleveland stepping back and getting that one to go. It's a 9-point lead, under a minute to go. And that one's good by Evan Ballard.
Boy, those long passes have been a nightmare for Deering.
Jamal, and can't get that to Cleveland. Rose going coast to coast. Missing that one. It's cross court to wing. Burke. And it's another turnover. 12 seconds to go. (27-16) Noble.
Well, Noble started out slow, and they've been piling it on in this second quarter.
It's cross court, 3 seconds. And that one's no good for Guittard. And the horn sounds for the end of the first half. And for Deering, you have to talk about how to anticipate those cross-court passes.
Yeah, they've been fast and furious. I mean, you know, it's like in hockey. You know, when you're playing a power play and you got only 4 players on the ice, that puck is just going everywhere, and that's the way Noble's been playing this second quarter. That ball is just going everywhere a Deering player is not, and it's been a headache for Deering because they've just, those long passes, they can be dangerous, but if they're done right, as Noble did this second quarter, they can also be dangerous for more points.
And all those three-pointers doesn't help either. They had 4 in the second quarter and 5 overall, and that's the margin of error for Noble here with 11-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, they were not hitting them whatsoever in the first quarter. Then they started dropping, and, you know, the lead here is not insurmountable, but as I've said, and as we've seen with Deering so far in these 3 games that they've had, third quarters have been very tough.
The last game, Deering had a great third quarter, but it didn't, in the end, matter when you lose in overtime. And so they're going to have to continue that third quarter being great from the last game. They do not want this lead to balloon any more than it is currently.
Well, in the last game, they played against Portland High, so, you know, you're going to be the adrenaline rush for the whole period of a game, and overtime is going to be amped up even higher. So we'll see what they can do in the second half.
And so for Deering, their leading scorer with 3 baskets, one being a three-pointer, is Tayshawn Cleveland with 7 points. And the leading scorer with a free throw and 3 baskets, one of them being a 3 at 8 points, is Evan Ballard. And both teams have gotten multiple players on the score sheet, but those three-pointers definitely have hindered Deering and given Noble a large lead. And we'll see if Deering can mount a comeback and erase this 11-point lead, or if Noble can stay strong and stay undefeated. And we'll be back for second half action. And here we go for the start of the second half. Deering with the ball. We'll see if what they've talked about.
Well, and they were in the locker room for a long time at halftime, coming out with about a minute and a half left to go, so they really didn't even warm up.
And a great pass by Lagasse to Audie starts things off. And Yanga tipping it out.
I mean, they just have to play smart basketball. Limit the turnovers.
Into Guittard. And it's a 3, drained it. That is Tucci. Deering, it's Latour for 3, drains it.
Yeah, that looked like that was a good shot right from the start.
And it's a turnover, 3-on-1. Yanga there to clean up the board. So 5 quick points for Deering. It's a 7. And that one's good for Jameer Rose.
Well, he wanted the basket and he got it.
And it's a 3-point play by Jameer Rose. Back up to a 10-point lead. Jamal, Yanga, Latour will step back. And it's saved by Rose. And it's a travel on Marzoli.
Yeah, you could see what he wanted to do, but he just couldn't get a handle on the ball and around a Deering player, which caused the travel.
And Rose gets the steal and the basket. It's now a 12-point lead, 35-23, just under 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Audie, and getting around Marzoli to get the basket.
Wow, what a move.
Rose cross court to Guittard, it's missed. Rose for three, it's missed. And it's a good basket by Ballard. Deering able to get some things on offense, but have not been able to get anything on the defensive side of the ball as Latour turns the ball over.
Was that a foul?
I don't think it was. I think it was just, and that's a foul on Moga Yanga. That's his second. Team second. Jameer Rose shooting 2. Getting 1 of 2. Latour. Audie wing. Burke. Audie for 3, drains it.
Much needed.
It's tipped. Audie with the rebound and misplayed it. Rose intercepting that pass. Rose will go all the way down, missing it. Audie will get it up to wing. That one's no good. And Burke getting the rebound, getting fouled. It's a shooting foul. It's on Mark Lapointe. That's his first, team's first. Burke missing that one. And the free throw woes continue for Deering.
Yeah, if you're not getting regular baskets, you need free throws.
The turnover, Latour will go up and under, missing that. Burke with the rebound. It's a 3. And it's
What
going to
is the
stay
call?
in Deering possession.
Yeah, I didn't see him point which direction, so.
Burke has been a force on the boards, and that one's turned over. And Wing getting a hand on the ball to disrupt the pass, giving Deering the ball back.
Well, and what's amazing about this game is how fast the clock is moving.
Audie getting that up, missing it. It's quickly up. And Audie slapping the ball away. 38-28. Noble with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think they did the whole first half of this game in like a half an hour.
Jameer Rose getting the basket, and it's going to be a full timeout for Deering with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And we're back.
Just so you know, if some of these chapters clips are a little choppy at the beginning of the end, it's because they're playing AC/DC music in the gym, and that causes copyright issues with YouTube.
Rose going full court and getting that to go. Latour, that's dribbled out of bounds. It's been a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive side of the ball for Noble with Jameer Rose. He has 4 baskets and 2 made free throws. Make that 5 baskets.
Boy, he's been playing at will.
Up to 12 points so far in this third quarter. Make that 14. It's another turnover. And things have just been blown wide open.
It's another hard third quarter for this Deering team.
In the corner, it was partially blocked, and another turnover. Tore up to Lagasse, and the basket is good. We'll go to the line. That's Lagasse's first points of the game.
Yeah, and he's been averaging, I think I heard in the last game, Steve and Frank talking about his average. He's been averaging, I think, 22 points a game through this early part of the season. And you just said that's his first basket?
Yeah.
Wow, that's scary.
Rose missing it. Yanga getting the steal. Rose getting it back. Rose for 3. Latour. And miscommunication. Between Latour and Jamal. And it's a travel. Michael Butera getting in the way of Rose, causing Marzoli to travel.
All right, let's see. We need them to finish this third quarter off with at least 2.
13 seconds. Agassi to Latour, 6 seconds on the clock. We'll step back, and Rose will hold the ball for the horn at the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's Noble 46, Deering 31. And we're back. Noble will start off with possession. That's off the mark. Tipped to Rose. Rose with a long 3. Another long rebound. Yanga getting that one. And misplayed by Yanga. The rim playing defense on that one. Rose for 3, long. Jamal with the rebound.
Yeah, Noble doesn't need any extra help against this Deering team, but the rim just gave it to him.
Marzoli with the block. Cross court, it's a 3. Guitar and over the backboard.
Yeah, I can't hear what the coach for Noble is saying, but I can only assume after that three-pointer with the lead they have, he's probably wanting them to be clock conscious and, use some of the clock, move the ball around.
Audie getting the basket, now in double figures with 11 points.
At this point, those three-pointers are unnecessary for Noble to keep chucking, but
Another one. Jamal, and that one's picked off. Giving Jameer Rose, that's his 22nd point of the game. Lagasse for 3. Off the mark, Butera with the rebound. And we'll go to the line for 2. So Andrew Marzoni's third, team's first.
Well, it's a 14-point lead pending a free throw. Not an insurmountable lead, but they got to play some really good, mistake-free ball the rest of this quarter.
And getting both. Rose going coast to coast and getting that one to go.
Wow. He is definitely feeling it tonight.
Audie. Butera back to Audie. Audie getting it to Lagasse. He'll be at the line shooting 2. Chase Dodier with his first. Missing the second one. Rose flying in there and getting the basket. That one's missed. And not sure what the call is.
Oh, maybe so many baskets, so many points.
It's and so that's the 1,000th.
1,000 points. That's why there was a stoppage and people were standing.
And so it is a quick timeout with 5 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock for this game. It's 52-36, Noble.
Well, it's not often you get to be at a game where a career point of 1,000 is achieved.
And a step through by Lagasse.
But we got to see it.
Up to 26 points, Jameer Rose trying to and it's always nice to get your 1,000th point, but the ultimate goal is always that state title. And this Noble team looking like it is going to make a deep run. The combination of it's a charge, but this Noble team, a combination of quick passing and three-point shot is going to be hard for any team to stop.
Well, Noble's definitely playing some good defense.
And a nice give and go between Wing and Audie. It's a quick three, and it banks in for Chase Dodier.
Taking it to the bank. You don't see that often. Larry Bird used to do those quite a bit.
It's taken away by Dodier. For Noble, they do not need to speed this up. And that's a foul.
Is that a blocking foul, offensive?
So that's Evan Ballard with a player control foul. Three minutes to go, 55-40. Jamal to Audie. Audie spinning around and getting that one to go.
Well, Darren's keeping it close here. There's still enough time if they go on a run.
It's missed. And it's a turnover.
Well, they got to take advantage of that turnover here. Get at least two.
Audie getting that up, missing it, rebounded by LaPointe. Rose bringing it up. And kissing it off the glass.
High off the glass.
Audie trying to get it to Jamal. It's out of bounds on Noble, though. Minute and 54 seconds on the clock here in this game. Latour get it into Audie. And that's a travel. Latour getting the steal. It's Butera in the corner. Long. And great passing. Another turnover. Latour. Short. Oh. Wing. Three by Audie. Drains it.
The big man takes it downtown.
And with a minute and 9 seconds left on the clock, it's now down to a 10-point game. It's 57-47. Noble leading this one. And we're back. And it's a foul on Ronan Wing.
Well, and Darren still got 3 more to go for fouls before they get into the bonus. So they're just going to probably stop the clock every couple seconds here with a foul.
And you could hear that from all the way up here. Minute and 3 seconds.
They don't want to throw it backcourt.
That's another quick foul.
Well, and now you got to make a decision. Do you want to send them to the line on the next foul or try to steal it?
it's going to send Jameer Rose to the line.
Well, that should be the fifth foul, right?
Getting the first one. Can't get the second one to go, and that's not what Deering wanted. And it's going to send Jameer Rose back to the line.
Well, you know, the game plan now is every time Noble throws the ball in to put it into Rose's hands so he can throw the free throws up. You could see a little frustration with missing free throws here this late in the game.
Getting that one now up to 30 points. Latour for three, missing it. Rose with the rebound. And that's going to be it for this game.
So they're just going to run out the clock.
And so Noble will come away with this one.
You know, Noble's doing the right thing, not shooting, as long as Darren does that thing and not fouling.
And 1 second, and that's your ball game. Final score is 59-47.
Well, I mean, it was a good game. Just the turnovers again for Deering. You know, some easy missed baskets, some free throws that were missed that could have kept them in this ball game. But, you know, as you said in your opening, this Noble team is 3-0, and they're not 3-0 for, you know, just for the sake of it. They're 3-0 because they're really darn good, and they made Deering pay for every mistake. And but Darren hung in there. Nothing to be too discouraged about. At some point, it's going to click.
Yeah, I mean, but this was more about Noble than about Deering. Deering, there's not much you can do when the other team is making all their baskets in the paint. I mean, you can try to defend the paint, but what do you do about the three-point line? I mean, it's tough when a team has both someone scoring in the paint and people scoring on the three-point line.
Yeah, and they really didn't use their bigness underneath in the first quarter, first half, but in the second half they were tenacious underneath. And so I think what we're going to see here at the end is Rose, they did some balloons here for his 1000th point, and we'll film it because it is a big deal for him. And, you know, I also have videotape of your cousin, Seth, from down in Baltimore, who also scored 1,000 points in his high school career. And so...
and it's pretty difficult to get the 1,000th point. You have to play almost every game from your freshman year to your senior year, or you just have to be really, really good every single game, scoring a lot of points. And so hats off to Jameer Rose getting 30 points in today's game, and he did all of his damage in the second half. He ended the first half with only 6 points.
Well, and if you think about it too, you were just saying you got to play every game to get 1,000 points. What is Noble? 4 games into his senior year, and he's now has 1,000 points. So he's actually played 3 full seasons and 4 games. So he's put up a ton of points.
Yeah, Deering with a tough one tonight. It's back to the drawing board. They are back here on Saturday against Falmouth, and it's also Falmouth having a milestone. Their coach getting over 600 wins, and so the train keeps on rolling for this Deering team. It's trial by fire this season. They've had the top team in Cheverus. They've had the top team in Noble. They're crosstown rivals. And now they're about to play a team with a coach that has many wins under his belt.
Yeah, it's just been the first 4 games for Deering has just been right out the gate tough. And I don't know what you can do about that except learn from it and get better for it to run out the rest of your season and make it into the playoffs.
And everybody in Class AA makes the playoffs, so it's about fine-tuning up until the end of the regular season. You get 18 games to do it, and then you get one shot at making it to the Cross Insurance Arena for the state tournament. But Noble is on the road once again. They play Freiburg Academy on Saturday. And so we'll say good luck for the rest of the season for Noble. This is the only time Deering will meet them, as they are in Class A and Deering is in Class AA. But the final score in this one, Noble coming out on top, 59-47 over Deering. Saying so long. This has been a production of WPPS TV3 Portland Public Schools. Saying good night.
Thank you very much for watching.